everybody! Welcome to the stream! Hello! Hi, Scribbler, Resident Bard, Dirt Panduin, and Blizzard Star. Welcome on in, friends. How is your day going? Ash, while I was figuring out Discord things, Ash decided to sit right in front of my computer and not let me see, so it took me a little bit longer. But I'm here now! Welcome to the stream, everybody! How's you doing? How's your Thursday going? It is so great to see you all! I have Ash Cam on just so you guys know that Ash is here. She's just here. There she is. Hi, baby. You're on my announcements. So I'll have to go purely based on my memory. Yay. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please have a very good sleep, Nico. It's so lovely to have you. Gonna be a responsible adult today and actually go to sleep before the sun comes up. Good. Take care of yourself and go to bed. I always appreciate you being here, but you should take care of you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Watch Fi yell up at the stream in like 20... Yeah, I know. Fi is gonna yell up at the stream in like 20 minutes, and there we go. I'm very sorry for the double message. Fi has fully dropped the ball. Fi is absolutely ruthless. Ash is the announcement. Yes, Ash is here. No further announcements. Nothing else is going on. Hey, Lemon, welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? Hi, Bree. Hi, John. Hello. 29.4K. Damn, Scribbler, you are getting it. You are getting it. No, I was not announcing that, John. No, I wasn't. Ash is still the mascot, which is fine because she is on my announcements. So, what are we doing today? We are drawing, the lovely Vec Gnome, courtesy of First Clone. First Clone asked me to draw his Deep Gnome character, who I drew a while ago as a commission, as his young, adorable, intrepid hero days. And now I am illustrating his journey to being, well, Vecna. So, we're gonna do something a little different and gonna try really hard to do some very spooky vibes. And instead of, doing the traditional black lines, color, and stuff like that, we're gonna go a little bit weird and make things kind of like spooky and green and as dark and scary as possible. Which I'm really excited about because I haven't done this type of drawing in a long time. I used to do a lot of it in college. When I was learning how to do digital illustration for the first time, and I learned that you could invert your canvas, basically, which means that you can switch it from white to black by just hitting Control-I. And I got super into that concept and started drawing things that are like, it was like a black canvas with like white lines exclusively for like a while. Didn't see the light of day because it wasn't good, but I'm gonna redeem myself. Ooh! Yay! Infinite Horizon pick of Season 3! That's so great! Yeah, if y'all didn't catch it, Season 3 of Infinite Horizon aired last night on Rule of Lore, so check it out. Lemon does amazing art of it, if you want to check that out. There's like a whole bunch of stuff in the Discord. But Ash is still on my announcements, so let's start with, let's start with the things that I remember. First off, there is a Redbubble sale today. Redbubble emailed me saying that this was the last day for their 20% off site-wide sale. And I didn't know that was happening, or else I would have told you guys sooner. But yes, they're doing a 25% off site-wide sale. So if you have been meaning and wanting to get some Redbubble merch of mine, now is a great time to do it because it's all 20% off. Hi, Ash. Now you're getting off my announcements? Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Yes. Everyone is where they should be. Heck yes. It's all amazing art, Lemon. It really, really is. But yeah, there's a 20% off Redbubble sale happening right now if you want to pick up some Catboy merch that debuted last 2 Tuesdays ago. Also, just a few quick announcements for fun things that are happening in the community. There is a Community Day gaming poll currently in the Discord right now, if y'all want to go check that out. We're going to be having Community Day this Sunday, and if you want to hang out with us and throw your hat in the ring for what time and what game we're going to play on Sunday, make sure to vote in the polls in the community gaming channel in the Discord. And also, there is a second poll. There is a second poll in the Discord because this is something that I've been wanting to implement for a long time, and we have a lot of things we want to watch. So, I'm just kind of throwing a feeler poll out there in the Movie Times channel in the Discord to see if we, when and if we want to do monthly movie nights. So, if that is, again, something you're interested in and are in the Discord, make sure to vote on what times work best for you. Let's see. Those are the chillest announcements that I have. The next ones have a lot of moving parts, so bear with me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get this done before 30 minutes is over. Knock on wood. All right. So, firstly, you will have noticed. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Hello, Allie Briggs Art. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hi, Raiders. Hello, Allie. Welcome on in, Raiders. We just turned off followers only mode, so feel free to just shout in the chat because we turn on followers only mode because to combat hate raids and stuff. So start on chatting, everybody. Hello, 7C Ursa? 7 Seal Ursa. Thank you so much for coming on in. Welcome on in, everybody. How's everyone doing? What were you working on today, Allie? And also, I guess I'll do announcements in a bit because we just got a raid. Hello. Yes, all of the shoutouts to Allie Briggs Art. If anyone in my chat doesn't know who Allie is honestly so cool. Just an absolutely amazing person. Does such cool art. Draws amazing fantasy art and has been participating in Smogist and is absolutely killing it. So, thank you so much for the raid, and please go give Allie a follow. She's an absolute delight. She has so much energy. I love her. Yes. Yes, very true. Hi, Nat Vern. Welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? No worries about the name. It's frequent that I just get called Ursula. I can do that. I can do that. All of the love. How was your stream? If you want to share what you were working on, Allie, I would love to show it off. Are you still working on Smogist stuff? Is that what you're working on today? The Drugans? The Drugans? I'm just a lizard hiding amongst you humans. And we welcome you. We welcome you and your lizard overlords. I'm sure, I mean, dragons are the coolest things ever, so, like, I would be fine. Good thing about Thursday, Friday is tomorrow. Exactly. Exactly. Well, for those of you that are coming on in and don't know who I am, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and my hair is just... Come on. Stop being weird. Today I am currently working on Art is My Voice. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the brigade. We're currently working on a spooky cursed gnome. This is a commission by for one of my viewers. He has asked me to draw his gnome that turned into Vecna, and so we are drawing Vecna as a deep gnome, and are getting real spooky with it. Allie Raid! You're very welcome. Hi, Art is My Voice. Thank you so much for the follow. Allie Raid! I'm determined to finish all these sketches. Yeah, I've seen a lot of your sketches are absolutely gorgeous. And if you're gonna paint and finish all of them, that's a huge project and so cool. I'm really excited to see what you work on. Also, if anyone else was coming in with the raid and was working on art, I would also love to share, shout out your art. Y'all are so cool. And thank you so much for hanging out. Y'all are very welcome here. But also, I just, a shameless plug, I'm really close to 700 followers, and I don't have a follower goal going on right now, but if I hit 700 followers, something will happen, and also there will be giveaways, so if you are interested in that, follow me if you like what I'm working on. Ooh! Yes! Do it, Scribbler! Draw along with me! draw along with me. But yeah, my name is Bree. I do lots of variety of fantasy, sci-fi, doodle stuff. You can see all my art down there. But yeah, thanks so much for coming in, everybody. And Allie, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best. I just started streaming, so I don't have a lot to show you all. I don't have a lot of really cool things to show you all. I was actually in the middle of announcements, but I don't want to bore you all with what's happening. So I will get to doing some line art. That's what we're mostly going to be doing today. We're going to be doing some very spooky line art, and if I can get that done, today, then we might be able to do some painting. Draw along buddies. What are you working on? May I ask what you all are working on? Ooh, we are getting really close to the Halloween time. I was thinking of maybe doing a Halloween draw along, but this year I don't know if we're going to, cause I honestly like doing the draw alongs. I liked how we did the mermaid draw along this year, where it was sort of a test of how far my skills have come. But I haven't honestly worked a whole bunch on landscape work since this year, and I don't know if my skills have progressed. I don't know if my skills have progressed that far to make it impressive to redo that one yet. But maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, you're practicing your line art. Yes. That's very important. Line art, if that's the kind of art you want to do, it's very important to practice getting smooth lines. I'm pretty good at it, but I could always be better. Practice makes perfect. It would be good landscape practice to redo it again. I just don't think I have any, like, new way of doing landscapes. Unlike with the mermaid drawing, I was kind of like, I've leveled up in how I draw faces and bodies. Let me showcase that. And now it's like, I think I draw landscapes the exact same way that I usually do. Hey, there's the man of the hour. First clone, welcome on in. We are working on your gnome. How is your Thursday going? And also all the raiders, how is your Thursday going? Thank you so much for hanging out. Also, if anyone needs to... Oh, also, if anyone is hanging out in the raid, from the raid, or lurking and wanting to chat or whatever, make sure to click the live button down below, because if you are planning on sticking around and hanging out for a bit, the Twitch doesn't like raid views, so if you are planning on sticking around or lurking and hanging out in chat, please click that live button so that Twitch can count your view. Because Twitch is stupid. Also, can we please get another shout out in chat? Did we get another shout out in chat for Allie? Yes. I think we did. Good. I'm a little scatterbrained today. Whoa. Yes, another shout out for Allie. If anyone coming in is not following Allie for my stream, please do so. I really gotta catch one of your streams again soon, Allie. When do you usually stream? Because I need to catch your streams more often, because your art is amazing. Every time I see it on Instagram, I'm absolutely blown away. Gotta lurk for a few while I finish up my homework, but 'twas a good reminder to hit the live button. Thank you very much, Ursula. You're welcome. Have a good time doing your homework. Lurk away, my friend. Also, Allie, if you need to head out and get food and step away and lurk, that is totally fine. You've been streaming for a while and you severely deserve sustenance and taking care of your corporeal form. The main problem I have is that my tablet keeps recognizing my hand while I'm drawing. That happened to me a whole bunch when I first started drawing on an iPad. You can turn touch sensitivity down on certain things, but what really helps me with that is that my is getting a drawing glove. You maybe have seen them on artists. I have them. I used to have them in my desk, but I switched desks and I really haven't put anything in this desk yet, even though it's been like a month or two. But you basically can get like a drawing glove, which is like just a glove that's only these two fingers and this part of your hand. So when you are drawing and this is rubbing up against your screen, it's nice and smooth and it doesn't pick up on the screen. 30K! Yay! Scribbler! Cards! What tarot card do you want to do? King of Swords. Yes, the King of Swords. That was one of my favorite ones to work on while I was working on it for Articles of the Arcana. So yes, King of Swords! Congratulations, Scribbler! That is so great! I'm so glad you were able to get there. Gonna turn on follows only back on in about 5 minutes to stay on top of bot shenanigans. Yes. We're gonna be turning on follows only again very soon because every time we don't have follows only mode because we are streaming probably in the LGBTQ tag. Really, thank you so much for the resubscription for 2 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? But as I was saying, every time we get off of followers only mode, a hate raid bot somehow gets in here and we have to ban immediately. So if you like what you want to do and want to chat and stuff, make sure to follow. Also, if you I don't know, like hanging out and want to know when I go live, that's also a good reason to follow. Peeks in Orange! Welcome on in! How you doing? How is your Thursday going? I know that I'm gonna fuck up and say Saturday or Tuesday very soon, but I've so far kept the track record alive of having a good time saying what day it is. She usually streams Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Heck yes. I will pop in before one of my streams. Allie, you've got my word. But those are subject to life and circumstances. As all streams are. As all streams are. Especially since this week she's doing Lightbox stuff and just launched a Kickstarter. What? Allie, you launched a Kickstarter? What? How did I not know about this? I am going to have to look at it because I am very excited to check that out. I have no idea what it's about. If anyone wants to tell me, with Allie not being here, if anyone that came in with the raid wants to tell me what the Kickstarter is, please do. Or join the Discord and put a link in the Discord. Thank you so much for the follow, Ursula. Welcome to the brigade. I really appreciate it. Let's blush Monster Allie with how cool she is and what all the cool things she's doing while she's gone. The problem with the drawing glove is I'm drawing on an iPad. Why is that a problem? I use my drawing glove on my iPad. Thank you so much, really. It's actually a toss-up between the tarot card and the full bust. Ooh! If you would have gone to the full bust, what would you have done? Just as a question. I bet I could probably find Allie's Kickstarter. probably find Allie's Kickstarter on Instagram. If no one posts the link right now, I will post the link later, because I'm extremely excited for this. Because whatever it is, it's going to be amazing. Time is a weird soup. Time is a weird soup. Question about the donation goal. Is that for one-time donations or monthly subscriptions? It is for any and all. It is, okay, so let's talk about this. Announcement time! But the donation goal down below, we used to be doing sub goals, but because Twitch is not doing anything about the rampant hate raids and help and protecting marginalized creators on their platform, I've switched from doing sub goals, even though subs are still very much appreciated and a great way to support me. Donations are an even better way to support me. And so instead of doing sub goals, we're going to be starting to doing donation goals instead. And the great thing about this, thank you so much for the $25! First clone! Oh, look at that Bitsplosion! Thank you so much! 26% of the way there! But, yes, so... You dropped it in the Discord? Yes! Thanks, John. What was I saying? But yes, so we're switching to donations, and the great thing about Streamlab donations now, it's in the tip jar down below if you are interested in subscribing to my channel or donating to me and helping support me. You can do a one-time donation via Streamlabs, or you can set it up for doing monthly donations. So basically like it's basically like subbing here on Twitch, but you can just put the amount of money that you want to basically donate to me per month, and it'll be a monthly donation to me, and pretty much 100% of that will be going to me, whereas subbing to me on Twitch is only 50% is going to me, and 50% goes to Twitch. But donating to me is 100% going to me. So, in reflection of that, we're doing a Final Fantasy, if we hit $250 before the end of this month, in about 18 days, I will be doing a Final Fantasy XIV character creation stream, which I'm really excited about because we're gonna get a little cat girl. We're gonna get a cat girl so hard. We're gonna cat girl it up, and I'm really excited. But also, if the money donation is kind of a hard thing to wrap your head around, because subs are usually counted in number of subs rather than money. Thank you so much, Scribbler, for donating. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. $70! Yes! But $250 is about the equivalent of 50 subs, if 100% of the proceeds were going to me. So, the $250 is what you guys would usually be paying in sub amount, but this is just in actual money going to me rather than 50% of it going to Twitch. So, hopefully a better system all around. I don't know if you can do it anonymously. There's definitely anonymous subs things. Hopefully you can donate anonymously. I'm pretty sure you can, if you don't want me to know who you are. But if you do want me to know who you are, that's also fine. Anyways. That was my big announcement that I had to talk about. Yay! Thank you for asking, First Clone. Oh, also, if there, also for all of the artists in this community, thank you so much for the donation. Do you know what data center you'll be playing? I do not know what data center I'll be playing on yet. I will take suggestions from chat, because I want to play in the data center where most people are playing in. That is in my lovely community. I honestly don't know anything about Final Fantasy XIV. I just know that it's on the rise recently, and I can be a cat girl. So, I'm sold already. This hair is so good. Thank you! I'm really like, I'm getting a very wet hair look from this gnome. Very wet hair look. I know, I had a thought. I said all the artists in this community, and then I stopped talking. Oh, right! Just as a slowly slip in some announcements here and there, but if you are part of the Discord and you saw my announcement at the beginning of this week, you will know that my streamiversary is coming up. My 2-year streamiversary is coming up, which means that the annual Brigade tradition of having an art reel will be happening once again. Meaning that any artist in this community, if you want to showcase your art in this community, if you just came into this community, and if you like what's going on here, honestly, I'm down. Like, I want the art reel is for representing the amazing talent of this community. And if you think that it represents you and you want to do that, you can apply. You can submit your art to the art reel. All you gotta do is just fill out a form, submit whatever pieces you want, up to 15 pieces. You can submit 1. You can submit 15. You can submit anywhere in between. There's just a cap because there's a lot of prolific artists in this community, and we can't put 50 art pieces from one artist in one art reel. That'd be an hour-long video. So, you gotta choose. But if you want to showcase your art on an art reel, and are totally cool with me doing that, all credit will be going to you. Oh my gosh! Ursula! Oh my goodness! Thank you! Wow! Thank you so much for that cat girl, for all the cat girls and boys! Yes, this is that shout out to all the cat girls and boys out there. Thank you so much! I really appreciate it. Oh, that kind of broke me. Okay. Thank you. The full boss would have been my current Pathfinder character. Ooh, very cool. I would love to do that. Ursula! Thank you. You know what? You're gonna get a specifically, you're gonna get a free hug Pua out of this. This, Ursula, if you are hug inclined, this is you. Thank you so much! Thank you! Oh, Pua. I really appreciate it, your support and everyone's support today. Thank you. Ursula, you're the best. I'm trying really hard not to get lipstick on Pua. Also, for those of you that don't know and are just coming in, this is Pua, our legally distinct mascot. Legally distinct. You hear that, mouse? Legally distinct. Also, our second mascot is down below me. That's Ash. She's my baby. She's my kitty. She's sleeping in a little donut. I really want you to start playing Final Fantasy XIV. Cat girls are great. I'm excited. Since I saw Art by Smashly, okay, what? Why do I have so much cat hair on my face? It's because I hugged Pua. Fofos! Welcome on in! Welcome. How's your Thursday going? Yeah, ever since I saw Art by Smashly playing, I was like, okay. It's been recommended to me a whole bunch by people in my community. I've been planning on playing it. I want to play it. But I was like, I don't really know, like, what characters there are. I haven't really heard about it, but then Art by Smashly made a cat girl, and I was like, okay, I'm fully sold that I can have a tail and ears and be in a little dress. Yes, I will play this RPG. I'll play this MMORPG. Although cat boys are not. Cat boys, cat girls, cat NBs. We stan. I have merch specifically related to this. Check out my Redbubble and Streamlabs stores for some cat boy / cat girl merch. And cat NB merch as well. I think that's supposed to, I don't know. Maybe I'll make the eye. Let's make the pupil white. Why not? Why not? That character creation stream is gonna be Catgirl Clip Edit Gold. It really will be. It really will be. You can change the display. You can change the display username. Oh, cool! I didn't know that. You have to put something in the username, but it doesn't verify it. My main is on Primal. I'm on all 3 US data centers, but my main is on Primal. Cool. She's a lizard girl, and I main a healer. You can also be a lizard? Okay. Please tell me what all of the different character options are for Final Fantasy XIV. I need to know. Catgirl is 100% gonna happen, but if there's too many good options, I might make more characters. If there's not a max limit of 2 characters like on Neverwinter, I might make more. It's also 100 times prettier than Neverwinter. I bet. Anime video games really are. I'm sorry, Lil. It's fine, Lemon. We did have to implement the cat because of you. Not that we don't love all of your art, but that we can't put it all in one thing. I'll just have to save up another 30k dust. I mean, I believe in you, Scribbler. I believe in you. You were able to do this relatively fast, so I believe in you. You got this. Ha, follower mode off now. Yay! Welcome on in, Ursula. At last you are free! Free! It really, really sucks that we have to, like, bar people from chatting because of hate raids. Like, I know probably, like, a vast majority of people that are just coming in to check out my stream are not here to be bots or hate raid or whatever. And it sucks that I have to, it has to be a precaution that I can't just, like, have people come into my stream, chat for a little bit, and leave. Like, so annoying. So annoying. Donut baby. Kitty donut. Yes. I could make, ooh, depending on color options, I could make myself Ash in Final Fantasy. That could be fun. And I have something in my eye. One second. I'll have to Fantasia back to a cat girl when the stream happens. Yes. I got to level 200 in the rhythm game. I'm unable to stop playing, so that was good. That's awesome. I'm not super good at rhythm games, so that is an accomplishment in my eyes. What you're planning to play as Archer, which later becomes Bard? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. What classes are you able to be in Final Fantasy? Unicorn Gundam! Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the brigade! You'll be able to chat in 10 minutes. I'm very sorry. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Humans, elves, half-orcs, cat girls / boys, halflings, dragony persons, bunny girls, and lion boys. Bun boys and lion girls will be coming in November. Oh my gosh! That's awesome. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. I would love to be also a bunny. I just want to be, like, a cute anime character. That's all I need in my life. And you're welcome. I just like to pay it forward to other streamers and artists. Thank you so much for paying it forward. I truly, truly appreciate it. You're so wonderful. Thank you. I'm so glad Allie was able to introduce us. Welcome to the brigade. It's just further evidence that Twitch does not care about small content creators on their platform. Truly. Calico Cat Girl Bard! I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't know what the color options are, but if I can, I'll try to be Ash. I'll try to be Ash, I promise. Isn't there an option to turn on enter a message in followers only chat return reward for channel points? I don't know if we have one here, but maybe. Let me check. No, we don't have that. We don't have that in this one. Oh, wait. No, we do. We do. Oh, it's in sub-only mode, not follower-only mode. It's in sub-only mode. Okay, what is wrong with my eye? It is watering like high heaven. Hold on. Can't tell if it's because I got makeup in my eye or I've been not closing my eyes enough. One sec. Oh my gosh. How to, like, fix your eye without pulling your makeup off. Whew. Tutorial by Breeded on it. I mean, I'm not blaming myself. I'm just sad that it's the reality that we live in, Ursula. It's stupid. Oh, they can't be Calico? Booty. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to find a pattern in Ash's coloring. Why can't they be Calico? That's stupid. A lion girl would be really cool. Tonight classes are tanks, gladiator or warrior, melee DPS, pugilist or lancer, range physical DPS, archer magical DPS, thaumaturge or arcanist, healer, conjurer or arcanist. Interesting. Conjurer seems kind of cool. Is there anything that I can conjure animals? Can I make a druid build? Because if so, yes. Hey, Magnus, welcome on in. How is your Thursday going? What is up? How is Canada? There aren't really patterns, just colors. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We've got about half a month left to figure it out. I believe in us. Oh! Thank you so much for gifting us up, Magnus. I really, really appreciate it. Being Cam, welcome to Having Wings. Welcome to the brigade. Cows Canada, unfortunately French. I mean, yeah. Yeah, truly. I feel like I've run into you before in some other art stream. Oh yeah, probably. I've been around. I've been around art streams. I'm sure we've crossed paths before. Art Twitch is very integrated. Every time there's a new art streamer, we all meet them very soon after they start streaming because we just love to support the Art Twitch community. The Art Twitch community is just one of the best communities I've ever been a part of. It's so wholesome, and we just want to have fun and draw, and it's great. And we're all nerds, and we all just like drawing, and it's the best thing ever. have a hunger for the big number. Yay, nerds! Sweet, sour, and crunchy. Maybe I should try Nerds again. I never really liked Nerds candy when I was younger, but my brother loved it. Maybe I should give it a try. Maybe I should give it another try. Oh yeah. Look at this face. Isn't this a face that you would think is dead? Closest would be Summoner, which starts as Arcanist, although thematically Conjurers are the most Druid-like, but they don't actually summon anything. That's stupid. That's stupid. I mean, Summoner works. We'll figure. I will see. I will try one based on how cool it looks. To be honest, because who cares about game mechanics? It's all about the style. The most glass cannon DPS you can play is Black Mage. What is Black Mage? Oh yes, look at this. I like burning things. Although you'd be, nah, just sugar and high fructose corn syrup. You're better off without. I mean, I like so much candy. Oh, speaking of sweets, I have cookies. I've been kind of going non-stop for the past 48 hours, to be honest, since I just came back from vacation, and I decided in my schedule that I was gonna do 1,000 things this week after I came back from vacation, and I'm like, oh, well, I've bit myself in the butt there, but, anyways, I bought cookies to keep me going. Just saying, I was very excited when I saw Dimension 20 channel in the Discord, because only one of my friends watch it, and I very much love it right now. We are huge TTRPG fans here. We love all things fantasy and TTRPGs. Dimension 20 is my latest and longest obsession. I got into it around the time when Unsleeping City was just ending, and so I just binged like the first 2 seasons, and then Bloodkeep and Tiny Heist, and then started catching up on sophomore year, and started watching live with sophomore year, and the rest is history. We love Dimension 20 here. If you are not watching Dimension 20, what kind of cookies? Saying you just got cookies could be a very loaded question. I basically got like the caramel coconut delights, like the kind that you get or like the Samoas or whatever, the kind that you get for Girl Scout cookies, but off-brand and year-round. They taste exactly the same. I have another question and more to talk about, but I ate a whole cookie, so hold on. what I was gonna say was, anything else you've been watching recently, really? Is there anything else that is a new obsession that you really want to talk to people about, but you don't have a lot of people that you think would like it? Because I'm sure we would like it. We are big old nerds. We are big old nerds here at the Brigade. We love TTRPGs and all things nerdy, and also art. I mean, I got my start as a TTRPG fan artist, so I know I'm always down for more TTRPG talks. The correct answer to this poll is ... John. Why do you optimal nerds consumption? Come on, man. I love that it's a pinch at a time is the second highest. I feel like if it was me, I would do one at a time, though. I'm that kind of person. I eat popcorn one at a time. That was your first stream, wasn't it, First Clone? Oh, that was a good stream. That was a good stream. I really miss doing TTRPG fan art. I don't have a lot of time to do it now, but I really want to get back into doing it because it was so much fun. Yes, please go make dinner before D&D tonight. Have a very good session and have a very good dinner. It was so lovely to meet you, and I can't wait to see you again very soon. Bye, Ursula. Thanks so much for hanging out. And thank you so much for your donation. I really, really appreciate it. You're the best. But yeah, I really miss doing TTRPG fan art. I'm going to do it. Oh no, oh, well, I hope that you get unpetrified. I hope that you get unpetrified. But yeah, I feel like that'd be pretty boring, just sitting and waiting. Cause mischief while being turned to stone somehow. Just message people random things and gifts during the stream. During the stream, the game. I really have been enjoying watching Dimension 20 recently, but I'm very excited about a play my school is doing. Ooh, what play? That's super cool. As an ex-theater kid, I am very intrigued. See, the issue with turning me back to stone to flesh is that my character has a purple worm venom grenade primed and ready to blow. Oh, no. So you got turned to stone in the middle of, like, the grenade going off? That's bad. That's real bad. Oh no! Those are good. They're much cheaper than Savos, and they're always around, and they're just wonderful. Yeah, I get mine from Aldi. Aldi's a good place to get snacks and also everything else. I do not pay much for groceries because of Aldi. Thank you, Aldi. Shout out to Aldi. Aldi sponsor me. I also consume them one at a time. I like to spread them out and sort by color and then eat them. I do that with Skittles. I do that with Skittles. I also did that with M&Ms because I only liked the blue M&Ms for some reason. The blue M&M frosting just tasted different to me and tasted better. Yes, same as with Skittles. I don't remember what my first stream was. I don't know either. It was not too long ago. Was it this year or was it, I don't know. You've been around for a long time, Scribbler. Whether or not in this specific community, but in other communities I've been around, we know each other. Yeah, I wish, it would be really great to do some more TTRPG fan art. I'm planning on taking a quick break from doing commission streams to do fan art for a TTRPG. Hopefully for Clear Skies. Because they're gonna be ending soon, and I would really like to, in honor of them, in honor of Clear Skies being over, I would really like to do a fan art stream for them, because they're the best, and I want to show my support and actually get some art done for them. So, once we finish this Vec Gnome, we're probably going to take just a one stream break from commissions, do some fan art, and then start on the lovely Steady Prisms commission. To be who I am. It's called Waking Sleepy Hollow, and I get to play a character who's pretty much a Chad, and I get to have a dance-off with the main character, which is exciting. I mean, dance-off that's amazing. A dance-off is the best reason to be in a play. That's so fun. What is it about? I've never heard of that one. Also, I love that your character is a Chad. 10 out of 10. Very, very funny musical characters to be. My character is a gnome rogue who likes to tinker with poisons. And one of the things she made was a number of aerosol grenades that create a fireball radius worth of purple worm poison. I was just gifted canes and bubble tea! I was just gifted canes and bubble tea! Thank you so much! I'm gonna go give him a hug. I'll be right back. Hold on. Ash, take us away.
What am I supposed to be doing here? I thought that we were finished, baby. We don't have to talk, I guess that you know. Cause you are not that honest with me. You don't have to explain me, yeah.
Ash followed me, I'm very sorry. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's hop into this bubble tea. Let's do this. I'm excited. Not sponsored. Hashtag sponsor us, Aldi! Please, Aldi, I shop pretty much exclusively at your store. Okay, but the aerosol grenades that create a fireball worth of radius is just so good. Oh, I think Ash will come back, and when Ash comes back, Magnus, we will scritch. We will scritch to nobody's business. And if she doesn't come back, I will take a video and send it to you. We don't have- wait, you don't have Aldi where you are? That's so sad. Aldi is one of the best grocery stores. It's so cheap, and it has such good stuff. It's very good. For a while, I thought for when I was younger, I didn't trust Aldi because it was so cheap, and now that I'm an adult, I'm like, this is actually a godsend, and Aldi's great. Oh. So good. Alright, now you guys will just see that I have canes back here. To prevent them from going off, she maintains concentration on them after printing them. But since being turned to stone makes you lose She maintains concentration on them after priming them. And since being turned to stone makes you lose concentration. Oh no! Oh no! Hey Amethyst, welcome on in! How you doing today? How's your Thursday going? And no worries about lurking. You are welcome to lurk. All lurkers are welcome. Also, I have bubble tea. I think that you would like this. Look at this. Look at this perfect drink. It's now ready to blow curds. It's now ready to blow curds. Her and her items get turned back. So she's a rock gnome in a hard place. Well done, Ursula. Well done. That sounds like a predicament, and I hope it gets resolved. The next time you are here, I will ask about it. No, go get dinner. You gotta, unless you don't want to get dinner and you just want to tell us about all of your misadventures in this character, which we will eagerly listen to. It was this year for sure, and it's been since April at the earliest, because I think my first stream was me raiding you randomly. I think that was true. I think you raided in and just stuck around. But I knew who you were. I was so excited for you to be here. You're an absolute delight to have, Scribbler. And also being in your streams is just so much fun. Food delivery! He really knows how to look after you. He does. Also, for those of you that don't know, the person that brought me food was Daniel. He is my fiance. Bye! Nah, I want dinner. Hungry. Bye! Always do. Ooh, I have acorn squash soup to eat. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out, Ursula. Please go get fed and have a good time at D&D tonight. I'm very excited to see you again very soon. Bye! I DM primarily. Always need more DMs in the world. Always need more DMs. Bye, Seven. Enjoy Nom Noms. Here and also lurking. Hey, Allie, welcome back! I hope you got some noms for yourself. Have a good time lurking. Thank you so much for being here, Allie. I really appreciate it. And also for the raid! Again, another shout out for Allie, please. It's been a long enough. Another shout out for Allie is fully warranted. If you're not following Allie, you honestly should be. Her art is 10 out of 10 amazing. Also, Also, Lynette, welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? It's great to see you. And the lovely girl wonder, Anne. All of the hugs to you. Welcome on in. I'm sorry that you've been having a bad time, but hopefully we can brighten your spirits a little bit. All of the hugs if you're hug inclined. I will read your messages in a sec. I have to get caught up on chat. Speaking of food, I should probably finish this PB&J sandwich I made. Do it. Do it. We're almost done with the line art, which means that we can get to painting very soon. Now that I'm smelling canes, my body's like, what if you just ate canes? What if you just had a canes mukbang instead of drawing? It's about the story of Ichabod Crane and how the Headless Horseman haunts the town of Sleepy Hollow. Very cool. That is a very cool play. Is it a musical or is it a play? That sounds really cool. And I'm jealous that I am not at your school to see that. Or that I have heard of it before. I care only for the scriptures. Aldi has good tofu, actually. They've got a good lot of things. They don't have extremely good steaks, but I mean, steaks are expensive just in general, so it's better to get steaks from a different place. But other than that, good stuff. Good stuff. I don't think there's any Aldi locations in Canada. Really? That's wild. Aldi is a big store in the UK, I know. And Aldi only became like medium big here, like in the early 2010s. Also, Aldi is the only grocery store that I know of that lets their employees sit down. So, there's that. Tricolor jellies. I'm ouch from an appointment, but I'm alive! Marshmallow is going to end up in gremlin jail if he doesn't stop trying to break out of the house. He figured out how to wiggle out our screen door. Ash almost did that the other day, too. Ash almost did that the other day. We had the door, like, slightly ajar, I guess. We didn't necessarily, like, close it all the way one time, and she, like, tried really hard to wiggle her way out of the screen door in the front of the house rather than the back of the house, and we're like, no, you cannot do this, because there is a very busy street that we live on, and Ash is not used to that, and I do not want her to be scared and run out into the middle of it. So yeah, we haven't been letting her go outside a whole bunch recently, and she's very mad about it. Although since Ash is not here, I will not subject you guys to looking at her empty bed. I've been having a bad time lately between rainstorm season and just family. I ended up missing most of Infinite Horizon because of family, and they are real stressful right now. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry that that is the case, Anne. Oh, I'm very glad that you are here, but I'm very sorry that your family is being stressful. That sucks. I miss hugs. I miss hugs too. Ugh. This is my hug to all of you. Ugh. We did veer off the regular playlist. Thank you for catching that, John. I don't know why, but Spotify decided not to loop my playlist today. It is indeed a play. Heck yes. I will check it. I will look it up because that sounds really cool. You're now less than a week away from Broadway. Yay! That is amazing. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Lynette. That's gonna be so cool. Which one are you gonna go see first? Are you seeing Hadestown or Waitress first? I have a quarter of the sandwich left. You can do the scribbler. Forgot to mention the absolute wild way. I met a neighbor dog this morning. Okay, I'm sold on Aldi. It's good. It's a good place. Aldi has no plans for coming to Canada. What? Come on, Aldi. Be worldwide. What you doing? How did you meet the neighbor dog? How did you meet the neighbor dog? I'd love to know. Hey, welcome on in, Liz. How are you doing? How was your day going? It's great to see you. Pig hugs for everyone missing hugs. Yes. Oh, let's do a hug Pua real quick. Let's look at this. Let's look at this scary gnome. Let's give him a little save. Carlos isn't here to tell us, but I will remember in his stead and give you all a big ol' hug. This is you. Chat, this is you. I need like an arrow that just says chat and then points to Pua. Also this is all of chat, but also specifically this is you, Anne. For all of the things you've had to go through. You deserve all of the love and support with a stressful family. Work sucked, so I'm doodling and eating dinner. I mean, that's a great way to decompress after work. If my work was not drawing, I would probably doodle to decompress as well. That's what I used to do when I worked at an office job, was draw after work, and it was really nice. I guess I kind of still draw after work. I try to work on personal stuff after work. I have a few personal things in the works right now that will be a surprise for you guys, but a few personal things. You're very welcome, Anne. And now I'm just laying on Pua. Tired. Okay. Thank you for the hug, Pua. Mwah. Thank you for the hug, Pua, John. Yay! A marigold doodle! I love Marigold. Marigold has such a cool aesthetic. You do such a good job with her. Waitress, I'll literally be on the bus for 5 hours and then have 2 hours until the show starts. You're doing Broadway in hard mode, and I respect you for it. That's so cool. That is very, very cool. I'm sure you will, but you have to tell us how it goes. I am so intrigued to hear about all of how awesome Waitress is on Broadway. So Ben and I were sitting on our deck, and in the back trying to figure out what we wanted to do for lights and seating around our fire pit. And while we were, the neighbors let their dogs out, and they heard Ben and I talking, and there was a small gap in our fence. I have posted a picture in Petting Zoo, a more mournful golden retriever I have never seen. Oh, did he stick his nose through the fence? That's so cute. I have points that I must pig redeem. You simply must. abandoned for a whole 5 minutes by his cruel owners. Animals have such a lovely, warped sense of time. It makes hanging out with them just so fun. Because you're just like, they're like, I'm dying! And you're like, you're not dying. You're like, I'm dying! And you're like, you're not dying. And then you give them something, they're like, oh, I'm not dying anymore. He did, but it was so sad. I'm excited to see this picture after my stream. Oh. Oh gosh, I love golden retrievers. That's so cute. I'm just picturing it and it sounds so cute. I love this fam, y'all rock. We love having you here, Anne. Thank you so much for being a part of this fam. John, that is a sad doggo. Such a mournful doggo. I love the soundtrack to Waitress. It's such a great album. Cerberellus is a genius. I've only heard a few songs from Waitress. I haven't heard a lot of songs from Waitress, and I feel like I should probably rectify that. I got real into 6 and ignored pretty much everything else that was on Broadway for a while. We have line art! Yes! Line art achieved! Alright, let's add the creepy glows back on. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is gonna look super good. Oh, I'm really excited about this, guys. This is gonna be fun. I think what we're gonna do next is draw a translucent skull underneath his face, and then sort of do some painting from there. Because I really want to get the, like, achievement achieved! I really want to get, like, a translucent skull below his face, just to, like, add a little bit of, like, undeath pop. Just put a little more Vecna stank on it. And then clean up all of the, like, color work, and then do some painting. I don't know how far we're gonna get today, but I am very excited. Also met a teeny tiny little doggo at a yard sale while we were bench hunting. He licked my hand and followed me around the whole time. You're having a good animal day. You're having a very good animal day, John. Alright, let's look at... I wonder if I look up Deep Gnome Skull, what that will turn up. Let's find out. Deep Gnome Skull. The thing that tipped me over the edge for choosing Waitress was Cerberellus was playing the lead for 6 weeks. What? Oh my god! That is so cool! She's playing the lead for 6 weeks again? Oh, so cool. I am very envious. Also, scalping for 6 was really bad. I bet. 6 is a extremely sought after the show to watch. I bet it was really bad. I'll just look up Skull. There we go. Ooh, there's some crazy skulls on here. Loving it. Also, I think we're going to try to convince my landlord to let me get a kitten next year. Yes, do it! Everything is coming up, John. All animal-related things are coming up, John, today. That is what we want to hear. Kitten, kitten, kitten. Ah, yes. Maybe I should make these. No, if I make them dark. I need to be able to see this better. Let's see. Yeah, let's make it black. Let's make the lines black a little bit. I would love to see that, but OMG, too far, and it's not safe for me to travel yet. Yeah. 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 It didn't even occur to me that I could just go to New York to go to Broadway shows. That didn't even occur to me that that was a thing that I could do. And I'm like, I technically live in this country. I guess I could do that. I live in America. I technically could go to Broadway shows. Mom, welcome on in. Pop it into chat, specifically for Sarah Bareilles. My mom loves Sarah Bareilles. Still haven't seen Hamilton, but I figured it will still be there next time. Oh yeah. I don't think Hamilton's going anywhere. I don't think Hamilton's gonna go anywhere. People love that show too much. I'm just making a skull. Don't mind me. Getting a lot of red skull vibes from this drawing, and I'm kind of here for it. Same with Wicked. Yeah, Wicked's gonna be on Broadway forever. I was actually planning to see the Hadestown tour when it came to Boston, but the cost was the same, and Boston isn't requiring vaccines. NYC is only 3 more hours away and requires vaccines. I mean, I think you made the right choice. You definitely made the right choice in going to the place that requires vaccines, for sure. Mostly have a real paranoid family who is currently freaking out that a neighbor has tested positive, and I'm literally the only one who isn't fully vaccinated. I mean, as long as you aren't within 6 feet of them, you should be fine, Anne. But I understand their worry, but it's still annoying. It's a thing we could plan to go, when we go to, ooh! That's a good idea, Mom. That'd be fun. The beauty of having relatives in Pennsylvania. It's easy to go to New York City. Ooh, okay. That's coming along pretty good. I'm really liking this. Yay! I mean the variants are dangerous and they're all over 50, but yeah, life is miserable. Sums up reality pretty well there. Teeth. We love some teeth. Love the teeth. Alright, Now to draw the cranium. Cranium time. Cranium time. Doot, 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 doot. Cranium time. Oh, yeah! Ooh! Ooh! Yes! Now let me look at a spine. Is there... First clone, if you're still here, is there any details you want in the skull to make it look truly wild, or do you just want a skull? Spine. Thank you. Nothing comes to mind. Cool. Just checking. It's always good to check along the way. I got my first AstraZeneca in July. Availability is shit here, and I'm young and healthy. Not a priority. I'm really sorry that availability is shit where you are. That's so stupid. But hopefully you're able to... hopefully you're able to get fully vaccinated soon. I've been vaccinated since April because my job is essential. But I had to isolate last month because I caught something from work after 2 years of not even going into the grocery. Oh, yeah. And I just went, you know what? I'm doing this. I've been terrified for a friend of mine in the UK because they work with kids who can't get vaccinated. But the UK didn't prioritize the teachers, so they only just got their second jab last month. That is kind of terrifying. That sucks. I'm very sorry. All of my love to your friend, who hopefully they are doing okay. Skulls are cool. Skulls are very cool. Well, I fell asleep, as you do during Bree stream, and now I must away to dinner. Food picks possibly to come in the disc. Have a good time at dinner, Danny. I'm glad that this was relaxing enough for you to fall asleep to. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good dinner. Bye. Literally know a teacher who sent a kid home coughing, told the parent to get a test, and then had them both show up again Monday with no test. What? What? That's insane. That's so stupid. Some people can just be absolute idiots when it comes to COVID precautions. It's so frustrating. All right. Let's get this skull working how we want it to. It might be better if it's over. That might be better. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if the way that I don't know how this is gonna work because it's not a light color that's the overlay, so hopefully it'll turn out good. But it's looking okay so far. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. This is looking dope. Yes. All right. We're getting some translucent. We're getting some translucent in there. All right. Ah. Oh, we've already been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes? I should probably take a break then. Should probably take a break and eat some of this canes. The skull looks really good. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Literally know a teacher who sent a kid home. Oh, read that already. My mom at least is on the paranoid side and is responsible. There's no middle ground, I find. You either care or you don't. Some people are awful when you ask them to care about people around them. Truly, absolutely, truly. It's that meme of like, I don't know how to explain to you that you should care about other people. It's like, this is just a basic feeling that you should have and you just don't have it. Hold on. I'm making something very silly for my hug overlay? For my hug overlay, really? You're doing something for my face cam? I'm excited to see it. Thank you. But alright, I think we're gonna take a small break and then come back and do some painting on this boy. And then if we have time, finish out the stream on a quick doodle because I'm very excited about this. But yes, I'm gonna go take a break. Everyone should too. Please go de-water, re-water, get your meds, stretch, go get some dinner, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And to continue working on our scary boy. I'll see you all very, very shortly. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll be back in just a moment. And we're back! Hello, everyone. I had a finger of canes, and then also I de-watered and re-watered. So I am back. Welcome back, everybody. And Geek Outs! Hello! Welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? It's great to see you. And I fully echo the sentiment, and this community is the best. And hanging out with you all really makes my day. I'm really glad that we have cultivated such an absolutely amazing and wholesome community here. We try our darndest and hardest to be as welcoming and a place for people to feel like they belong. So, I'm glad you feel like you belong, because you do. Thanks so much for being here. I am finally here! Only halfway through the stream. You're good, you're good. We've got about an hour left. So, I think it is time we do some painting. Actually, I don't know if we're painting. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not very good at starting from dark and going lighter, but I'm going to try. We're going to try, because I don't fully know what I'm doing. So you all will have to bear with me. You all will have to bear with me as we just kind of learn together. Should I go look at the thing that you posted? I realized that you posted that, and I was like, I'll look at what John posted, and then I didn't. Do you want me to do that now, or should I just keep drawing and then look at it later in the Discord and react? Is it relevant to current affairs? You definitely should. Okay, I will. I will. Oh wait, Petting Zoo has 53 plus messages? Since yesterday? Guys, you guys are being prolific, and I cannot keep up with my own Discord. Oh my gosh. Oh, John! You did the thing! You did the thing! Even in the font that I usually do. Oh! You copied my font so well! Thank you so much! I was like, what if cute graphic? Ah! I love it! Oh, I will definitely be using this. Thank you so much! I will credit you and everything, as you should, as all people should. That is so cute. Thank you so much for making it. I really appreciate it. You copied my handwriting really, really well. Thanks. I snipped, Bride dotted, and tried to mimic it using the brush you usually ink with in Photoshop. Yeah! Pretty much everything you see on this canvas is this brush. This is the brush that I use for all things. Line art, color. I don't sketch with it, but other than that, pretty much the brush that I do. For all intents and purposes, it is my brush, even though it is not my brush. It's actually, another artist's brush that they have let Photoshop use. If I know one thing about you, John, it's that you meme so well. Everything you do for a meme turns out so well, so I'm not surprised. I meme like a champ. You do meme like a champ.
Show me vulnerable. Yeah.
Come on.
We can come back, but the time is done. I'm done running to escape from your left tonight. 'Cause I know your heart. Don't try looking for someone to forget. 'Cause I gave you my whole life, and instead you gave me nothing. And you're here lonely.
In all meme battles, I will ask John to be my proxy. What is a meme battle? What's a meme battle? I'm very curious. What does that entail? Is it like a rap battle where you meme and you hope that you meme better than the other person? Is it like art fight where you meme at someone and they have to meme back at you and it just keeps going for infinitely forever? What's happening? He's the final... Yes. I would play that RPG. Where John is the final boss to being a punning meme master. You're trying your best to prove your worth as a pun master, and John is the final boss. I would play that RPG. I think it's because most of my memes are made out of that burst of hyper-focus, creativity / inspiration. Truly, you get lovingly hyper-focusy when memes and puns become a thing. And then you put so much time and effort into it. And it's absolutely glorious. You send memes at your friend opponent and the first to break or be out of dank memes wins. Nice. I love that you can be out of dank memes. There's a finite number of dank memes. I feel like it's like drop the mic, but with memes! Yes! I could see that happening. I could totally see that happening.
Hold up.
Alright, we have our skull line art. Yeah, oh. Oh, that's so slick. Oh, that looks so slick. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I am loving it. Yes. Okay. Now it's time to clean it up. Let's clean up this color. And then do some skin painting. I don't necessarily know what we're gonna do. I don't necessarily know what it's gonna entail. And I'm excited for it. Look at that! Look at this scary gnome. Yes! That Vecna stank, though! The Vecna stank! Get that Vecna stank, though. First clone, thank you for giving me this gift of drawing this scary gnome. Not only is this such a cool character and concept, also I will have something to post for Spooky Month. So thank you. I'm really enjoying it. This is really fun. It's so out of the ordinary of things that I draw. It's so fun. Ooh, a meme lord. Okay, we can't keep making John be the unofficial mascot of this stream. We can't keep making Resident Bard be the unofficial mascot of this stream. One day we gotta go through and count how many quick duels there actually are of John in my quick doodle folder, because there's so many. What about the official mascot? Yeah, well, I don't know if Ash would be okay with being dethroned like that. I don't know how she'd feel about being dethroned like that. Also, I've returned for a bit. Welcome back, Ursula! It's great to see you! How you doing? Getting ready for D&D? Also, how was dinner? My friend who draws using very dark colors. I can use bright colors, sends me a bunch of pictures with pale pastels. I mean, that kind of counts. Pastels are bright colors. We all have our thing. I used to draw a lot in... I used to draw a lot with, like, it being gradient that is over everything, that I've already put on over everything, makes this blue look so dope. Damn. Look at how cool this blue looks. I am very envious of how cool that blue looks. That is a cool color, oh my gosh. I'm gonna make it a little bit darker just based on the... Oh! That's so cool looking! Yes! Look at these deep blue robes. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. That's a cool combination. I like it. I like it a lot. No, you can't run your own poll, your own mascot poll, John. I won't allow it. Some of my friends post about it on Twitter, but I got no context. Yeah, it's you basically, yeah, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney at Law. Yeah, it's basically just kind of like, I've never played it. A lot of people like it. Tall John! Tall John! Tall John! I want to see tall crop top John. I'll repost it in the gallery after this. I'll write it down so I don't forget. Post tall John. That was like a year ago, I think, that we did that, or more. She's back! Yeah, she is. Look at her cleaning herself down there, being adorable. She is very back. Oh, that's true, Little Editor John. I can't forget Little Editor John. Google search Phoenix Wright. I'm sure that's what you're saying. I want to see the collection. Okay, one day we will do the collection. I want to keep working on this, so I'm not going to show you the collection today, but I promise one day I will show you all the John collection. We'll have a beautiful flight of different John Sonas. No! Who did this? No, who did this? Vote. I made it. Okay, I'm glad John didn't do it. Good. He can't rig his own gosh dang poll. It would be a dope art reel of just John-related art. Yeah, just a very small art reel of all of the Johns that I've drawn. I mean, also not on stream. I also drew John's profile picture. I've drawn like 7 chibi Johns. I've drawn a whole bunch of half bodies for him as like assets and stuff for him to use on his professional like website and stuff. So I have drawn a lot of Johns in my time. I know how to draw his face with my eyes closed, with no reference. That does sound really delicious, Ursula. That sounds amazing. Tiny little chibi John / John Blinn writing Ash or Charm on her collar. I would be more okay with having John Blinn as like a small little nod rather than having just a full human man. A full human man behind Pua and Ash. Cause that just seems wild. Okay, it would be fun, but also it'd be really weird if there was just a picture of my friend on my, like, can you imagine if there was just a picture of John behind them and anyone that would come in and be like, oh, that's the streamer, and then you'd see me? Like, I feel like that'd get confusing. It'd be very funny, but I feel like it'd get confusing. I'm here for the John. Oh, John, I guess Ash is also your enemy because... Hey, Allie, welcome on it. Not Allie, Ellie. Ugh, Allie was here earlier and is still here. Ellie, Annie Creations, welcome on in. How's your Thursday going? It's great to see you. Promise it wasn't me. Yeah, also his website art. Seven Chibi Johns is the name of his J-pop band. I've had a lot of practice drawing John's face. But yeah, just like Danny and me and Koala, Ash is now coming after you. You have a lot of women following after you with evil, murderous intent. Oh, it's a tie! They're not one already, and yes! Alright, I guess that settles it. Here and now, well, let's switch to face cam real quick. Here and now, it is declared. John is a tertiary mascot. That was my gavel. John is tertiary mascot. But only his Sona's, not the full human man, because that would be weird. That would be strange. Only his weird Sonas. Here, here. Y'all voted. There was only 8 votes, but y'all voted. Hey, Melbo, thank you so much for the 300 biddies! I really appreciate it! Thank you so much! A quick hello! How you doing? Oh, where'd you go, Ash? Did you clean yourself and just leave? Had a bath and just left? How could you? Ever see your judge, Dr. Bree? Yes! I'm one of the lawyers from Ace Attorney. From Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Alright, I need to get caught up on chat. I'm trying to get it all in. You can just rotate the art and add John into the. I could just add John into the rotation below my face. Those would be too threatening if you to have Whittle Chibi John sitting on Pua or Ash. That would be kind of cute. That would be kind of cute. But we got the skeleton peeking through is so cool. Thank you! I mean, I have a little bit of practice with translucent skin because of the aliens I cursed myself to draw in the Phoenix. Having an entire alien race that you're visiting their planet that has translucent skin is an interesting choice. And I made that choice. It's a fun time. I know a little bit about how to do translucent skin. Not this dark of translucent skin, or like this black of translucent skin, but still. Also, I'm gonna change the black to, again, a deeper blue, because they don't have jet black skin. They've got blue skin. There we go. There we go. That's looking good. Alright, now the hair will be slightly. That's too light. Do we like the white, or do we want it to be dark? What are we feeling? Do we want a light colored hair or a blue colored hair? How are people feeling on that? Sneak in the other mod sonas, maybe. I would love to have some if we're gonna have all of the mods. I feel like it's weird to have a full human man and then 2 animals. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't jive. But if we were doing some other mod sonas too. I mean, we could have, like, I guess I could just make a collage of all of the sonas of my mods and Ash and Pua that I've made over the years. Just like a big old collage of their things. That could be fun. I love making characters, so I'm not too disappointed. Backup I'm making right now is a College of Eloquence bard based around Ruby Rod from the 5th Element. Ooh, very cool. College of Eloquence is a really cool school. That's awesome. I mean, I would be down for other mod sonas. I did suggest Ranger sonas for y'all. I'm really excited to finish up those Rangers, because that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really fun. Same white hair. I like the white hair. Alright, cool. That's too white. That might be too bright. Alright. It's a very cool concept, Ursula. Eloquence bards have the 6th level inspiration that only gets spent when you succeed on the check. Love it. Really? That's nice. That's really nice. That's a good mechanic. Oh, what color should the robes be then? What color should the robes be? Because I was basing it off of your character that I drew before, but if this character doesn't have blue robes, please let me know. I want to make it as accurate as possible. I say aggressively persuading. I'm planning for him to be an ASMR whose angelic guide is actually just a program director, and he talks into a drift globe as if it's a floating video camera, and uses his mantle of magnificence to capture people in 1-minute interviews before turning to talk to us in a 4th wall break. That's fun. That sounds like a really fun character concept. I am super here for it. That's so cool. From the sound of it, there are enough versions of John to make a trading card deck! Yes! Oracle deck, but it's just John. Come on, let's pop, pop, pop! I love that you're making your bard be an influencer. We love it. We love to see it here. A vlogging influencer. Hell yeah. I mean, a chibi John Blin sleeping against Pool would be adorable, but yeah, it could be confusing. I mean, I feel like John Blin probably wouldn't be too confusing, but John himself would be confusing. Now I want 7 chibi versions of various John mod sonos in a band together. You have the dust. You can make it so. Alright, let's do some erasing and cleaning up of the hair. Y'all have too many interesting conversations for me to actually want to draw. Y'all are too cool. How could you? What if you had just had a chibi John with the other 2 mascots standing atop him? Just holding him up. Just holding them up. That'd be fun. But again, I feel like John Blin is is farther enough away from John's actual likeness that it wouldn't be confusing, but I feel like Chibi John would, because it's like, oh, that's the chibi version of the streamer. Might as well, that's probably who's streaming right now, and then it's me, who's definitely not John. I just think that the cactus here are good practice. Very good practice for translucent skin. Thank you very much for the clip, Resident Bard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boy band, because they dance to the streamer's tune. Nice. Nice one. I just want to move on, so I have got to be strong. You will actually, I know you would lose it. I don't plan on redoing my overlay soon, but maybe one day. Maybe when we come back from, when we come back in 2022. Maybe then. Because I changed my overlay over the winter break, and so maybe I'll do that again this year. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, white is usually a sign of decay, which is why I was going with it, but I was worried that it was making the white lines too distracting, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. We'll play around with this to see what makes it look the best. Goodness, I'm bad at speaking. Mod Rangers might be a fun overlay for specific. Yeah, that'd be fun. I feel like Mod Rangers would be fun, a fun overlay idea for if we ever have mod specific events. That could be very cool. Maybe a dark red robe, like somewhere near. Sure. Like, are you feeling maroon or like dark red? Also, I have to. Let's see, image adjustments. Let's see if I can input the number. I don't know where to put the hue number, which might be an issue. There we go. There we go. I figured it out. Hey, Koala, welcome on in. How's your day going? Hello, hello, hello. 0, 0. I got it. I figured it out. That's too bright. Even darker. How's that? It's dark red, but the green overlay's working for us. Make sure you like this free crap and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to get notified of new videos. I can't escape it now. What monster have I wrought? You have wrought the best monster, the Bard influencer monster, which we didn't know we needed, but we're so happy we have. Giggles and YouTube vlogger. School is a thing, but I mean, my classes are kind of, dare I say, PogChamp. Ooh, really? That's awesome. I'm glad you're liking the classes you're in. You may be asking, why is Vecna wearing red then? And the answer is because enchantment is objectively the most evil school of magic. I can see that, though I'm pretty sure he's all about necromancy, so maybe the robes should be black? But, I mean, red could be good. Red's good, too. And no problem with that. I have this new English teacher, and he seems like he actually likes books! Really? That's awesome! It's awesome to get a teacher that actually likes their job. It's hard sometimes, but that's pretty cool. I'm glad you're looking at what the teachers you're getting this year. That's awesome. Let's see if my skin coloration comes through at all. Does it come through at all? A little bit. It comes through a little bit. Okay, we'll keep working on it. The Angel and Devil John is great. He keeps referencing books and none of us get it because, teens don't read. I mean, true. I read pretty a lot as a teen, but I don't read anymore. Have you seen the Hades thread where all the characters are TTRPG players? I have not. That's kind of cool. Link it in sharing cool stuff, Anne. That sounds awesome. When I get my PC, I will finally play Hades, maybe, possibly IDK. Do it! Excuse me. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Hades is so much fun. You'll have such a blast playing Hades, Koala. You're gonna love it. The Vecna part is necromancy, yes, but the body that he took was a red mage. Oh, alright. I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. Alright. Well, I think that is where we're going to stop for today on this piece. We've got still quite a lot to do for this. There's a lot of coloring and stuff to make it look a little less jarring to look at, but I'm really liking how this is turning out. The skull is a super nice touch. I'm glad we decided on doing that. The hair is gonna start looking super cool. The hand is already looking just the coolest. There's gonna be some fun coloration from this lovely stone. Gonna get the robes the color we want. Oh yeah, this is everything's turning up. This is gonna look really cool once it's done. I'm having a blast with it. All right, let's do a quick doodle. I don't have anything pulled up. What are we feeling? Hades is pretty similar to Boyfriend Dungeon. I think Boyfriend Dungeon has a little bit more dating aspect to it rather than Hades does, but it is similar from what I can tell. It's very good. All right, let us see. Okay, what do we got? What do we have? So we still have some Hot Boy Stream overflow. We could do some more Loki and Essek costumes, or we could do a John Doodle. We could do a John Doodle. We have the John Hive Mind. That is something that is available to draw, since that's what we've been talking about. Add another John Sona to the pile. Oh, the Kiku didn't have my signature. That's very true. Hades overall is their simulator for many people, understandably so. Very true. I mean, I really like it because it's a very fun mechanically game, and also this way that they've like made the story around the like loopness of a roguelike is just so cool. All right, let's do it. I'm feeling John Doodle. Let's do the John Hive Mind, since we've spent the last hour talking about all of the John Sonas. Let's add another one. All right, let's get this party started. And while I am getting set up and doing my doodle, any recommendations for who to raid after this? If anyone has any new people that you want to raid, or if there's any old friends that are alive right now that we should raid, let me know. The combat mechanics are really smooth, and the amount of variations are awesome. There's so many. It's so varied. You have such a cool progression of story, and it's just formatted really well. John's on a hive mind that attaches to all other Johns. I guess that's true. What should the John hive mind be? I think we started this doodle because we were starting talking about all of John Sona's and made a hive mind joke about it. So I think so. I don't know. I could draw some of the Sonas that I know that are Johns, and then make like a puppet master hive mind. Oh, that'd be so creepy. That could be really fun. John Sonas are like the Borg. Resistance is futile. We are all John on this day. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love that idea of redo it. Yes. What about Mass Effect 2 Overlord? Ooh, yeah, that definitely that vibe. Assuming direct control. All right. I will get my timer already. Let's do this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The quickest of doodles. 20 minutes on the clock. Starting now. Okay. Throw out your suggestions. I've got sort of an idea. but I would love to hear people's suggestions. I'll do my best to honor them. These are the ones that I can remember off the top of my head. If I'm missing any John Zonas, please let me know. What do you call a group of John Zonas? The John Hive Mind. That's what we're drawing. John Squad! The John Squad! I do like John Pod as well. John Pod's pretty fun. That's Chibi John. Tiny Angie John is still Chibi John. I mean, the thing is that John/Resident Bard is in, like, is in both communities, but isn't ever on screen, really, and doesn't have his own community. And so there's just a whole bunch of John fans in both communities, and they just want the John content, and he doesn't stream, and so you can only get John content, and you can only get John content by telling us to draw him, or by having him be guests on things. Oops, all Johns! Mochi John, the veggie/fruit John from the One Celebration doodle. Oh yeah! Mod Ranger John, John Blinn, Tiny Editor John, Demon John, Tall John. That's so many! Oh boy. I don't think I'll be able to get all of them in here, but I will do my best. He's cuter without a nose. It does sound like a group Halloween costume plan where we all dress up as John. I could totally see that. I would support John content, legit. John is gonna stream Metroid on the lovely Resident Bard is gonna stream Metroid on Monday. So, on his own channel, so that's a fun thing that's happening. If you want the John tent. I'm going as Goblin John for Halloween. Just fucking goblin ears, green face paint, and a flannel. That's a pretty easy costume, yeah. There we go. There's Goblin John. Oh wait, I forgot the glasses. The glasses are the important part. That's how you can tell that it's John. There's Chibi John. Chiba John. Oh wait. I drew the glasses on the wrong layer. Oh no! I have 11 minutes left to draw the rest of this doodle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! John stream! Yep, John is streaming on Monday. Everyone is John this year. The John hive mind is true. I will do Tall John first. Gonna do Tall John first, because Mochi John is just Mochi. Oh man, drawing a human body in a proportional tall sense is kind of hard in a fast timeline, so bear with me. Crop top. I'm pretty sure it was also booty shorts, if I'm not mistaken. How do I draw the feet? If I remember correctly, he was basically wearing platforms, so there we go. And fishnet legging, or fishnet stockings. If I am remembering this correctly. I think that is what he looked like. I don't fully remember. I can do a boob window. There we go. Boob window achieved. Mochi. I forget what the top. Let me look. Mochi, John. Where? I need a reference. There we are. There he is. There we go. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Pulls up the image on my phone. That's pretty. Wait, it's your screensaver? Is it your screensaver? Because if that's true, that's hilarious. There is a subgroup of Johns based on food. Yes. There's, we have all of the mods as, food. Okay, good. I haven't been watching chat, so I was like, hold on. Hold on. I don't know how to draw hands, so again, bear with me. It's in my Breeze art folder. Oh, thank you. They're gonna be weird hands. Oh my god, that's an ice cream truck. An ice cream just went past my window. What is today? Oh my god, let me move. You're not gonna let me move this. Fuck off. Tall John is in the way. Wahahaha. The John Hive Mind. Wahahaha. How many minutes do I have left? How long do I got? 2 minutes! Go get an ice cream. Well, they just drove past. I don't think I'd be able to run out of my house as fast as I could. I've got one finishing touch in these 2 minutes, which was my plan the whole time. Just a simple...
Is there something I could take for this pain to go away? 'Cause I've tried 100 methods and they always seem to fail. Am I crazy?
I got the red eyes. Oh, I'm taking liberty to just make this as terrifying as possible. That's weird.
To take some time to get away.
You guys asked me to make a John Hive Mind, and so I have. John, you are the villain in your own story. This is what happens when you ask to make a real person a mascot. Are you happy with yourselves? I was the villain all along. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shush! Alright. And yet, another John Sona was born. Shush! Another John Sona was born. The John Hive Mind. This guy. Thank you for the clip, John. Alright. I think that's a productive stream. I think that was a productive stream. Ugh. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I had an absolute blast. This has been so much fun. Drawing the John Hive Mind and also the Vec Gnome. It's September. We're doing creepy things. It's spooky month. It's not spooky month, but it's fall, so it's spooky month. So there you go. There you have it. That guy's the true villain. Puppet Master John. Yes, the Puppet Master. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, everybody. I had so much fun. I am very much looking forward to continuing this spooky theme on Saturday, because on Saturday, instead of doing doodles, we're going to be doing and finishing up and working on the 666 follower devil designing stream. Basically, we're gonna keep working on our devil lady, our squid devil, and making her absolutely as cool as possible. So we're gonna be doing that on Saturday. So if you're loving the vibes of the spooky vibes and the wholesome community here, come and hang out with us on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. CST, because we're gonna be working on a tentacled devil. It's gonna be good. It's also in the spooky month. Is 8 weeks this year. Yes, it is 8 weeks this year. The spooky month is actually 2 months. Actually, it's until Christmas. Let's be honest. Yeah, I'll see you all on Saturday. Do we have a person to raid? Because let me see. Who's live right now? Who is live? Who is live right now? Not many people are live right now. I'm glad it's been a fun way to enter Friday. I'm so glad. Kirk Shannon is currently doing some work. Margot is currently streaming. We haven't rated Margot in a while. Sir Nuffalo is playing some Life is Strange. And Gojo G is playing some Hollow Knight. What are we feeling? Or if anyone has any other people that they would be interested in raiding right now, because because I'd always love to make new friends. Allie brought in so many amazing people. Also, can you please get another shout out in chat for Allie? Allie, if you're still here, or anyone that's still here from Allie's raid, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the raid. It meant so much to me, and I really appreciate it. Everyone that came in with Allie's raid and Allie Briggs, thank you so much for being absolutely amazing people and for being a part of this community. Thanks so much for the raid, Allie. Everyone, if you're not following Allie, please go follow Allie. She draws dragons. And what's not to like about that? She does amazing fantasy art and draws dragons, and she's great. And she has a Kickstarter going on right now, so you should definitely go and check out her channel. I just checked the front page and there's someone doing Copic manga art. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, we haven't rated Kirk Shannon in a long time, and Kirk Shannon, I think I'm feeling either Kirk Shannon or Margot. I don't know what. Let's see. What are they working on? What are either of them working on? Ooh. All right. Do we want to continue doing some spooky stuff? Because Kirk Shannon is sketching out some spooky thumbs. I'm assuming thumbnail sketches and not literal thumbs, but maybe. And Margot is painting a honeycomb. I feel like Kirk is kind of in the vibe today. Let's go raid Kirk and participate in those spooky vibes. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I don't know. I used to have a spiel at the end of the stream and I've fully forgotten it, but thank you so much. A huge shout out to Allie Briggs Art for the raid today, and a huge shout out to everyone who donated to our donation goal down at the bottom. We are 60% of the way to getting a Final Fantasy XIV character creation stream, and it's only been 2 streams so far this month, and I super appreciate it. We are changing from sub goals to donation goals, because this way 100% of the profits go to me rather than rather than half of it going to Twitch, and we don't want to support Twitch, who is not helping marginalized creators on their platform. So we're doing donation goals instead of sub goals. If you would like to donate, you can do a regular, just one-time donation, or you can do a monthly donation via Streamlabs and my tip jar down below. And also, if you like this stream, if you're new here, my name is Bree. I am a digital artist here on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. My next stream is on Saturday. Y'all know this. Yeah. If you want to follow me, if you want to support me in any way, I have a whole bunch of links to my merch and my my socials and lots of other ways to support me and my coffee and a whole bunch of stuff down below. So you can check out all my stuff down there or in all of the various things. Oh, that's a great reminder. Thank you so much, Matt. Also, if you like this commission and want me to draw a character for you, my commissions are going to be closing on September 13th and will be closed until November. So I've got like 8 slots open left from between now and November when I'll be opening up my submissions again. So if you would like to commission me for something, to draw your character, to draw emotes for your channel, to draw a poster, or a big piece, or a small piece, do a chibi, or whatever, I have a whole bunch of different categories of things that you can check out in my commissions form. All you gotta do is fill that out, and I will email you ASAP for doing commissions and things. So, yeah, my commissions are gonna be closing soon. So, if you want to get in before they close and before November, now's the time to do so. Okay, let's go raid Shannon. Kirk Shannon. Thank you all so much for the stream. I had an absolute blast. Y'all are the best, and stick around for the raid. You get channel points by being in the raid, and also Kirk Shannon's doing some really cool art. Let's go give him all of our support. Bye, everybody. See you on Saturday.